Have a great day. This is January July Yabut from the Bachelor of Arts in Political Science 1B. So for this topic, we will also talking about the voters' education for the sixth presidential aspirant of our country. First one, former Senator Bongbong Marcos Jr. Based on my analysis to former Senator Bongbong, he has a concrete plan and accurate actions for the major problems that our country is facing it, like the environment in the open pit mining, the COVID-19 response, the rape related abortion, the drug addiction as the health issue, and the social media sites and other thing that our country's problem. And also when it comes to giving his actions and platforms, it is very precise and direct to the point. And when it comes to the stand of our country to the West Philippine Sea issue, he has a concrete plan to have a bilateral peace talk or an agreement to talk to each other with China to understand better the situation of both countries, to understand it and have a proper plan and understanding for this to avoid war and to secure the security of our country. The second one, Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson. He's a former PNP general and one of the presidential aspirant. And I saw to him as a dedicated and a desire to serve and to lead our country when it comes to solve and to give solutions to the country's problem that we had. And this type of leaders stick on his platforms and advocacy, just like Senator Bongbong Marcos doing. And when it comes to his stand on the problems on environment, like the open pit mining, he said that it is very dangerous and harmful to our health, and that those mining industries who have been complying a proper papers in the Department of Environment and Natural Resources it is very good. And the mining industry is very important to our economy because it gives a biggest contribution to our country's economy. The third one is the mayor of Manila, which is Mayor Isko Moreno. I analyzed Mayor Isko, how very passionate and dedicated to his works. And when it comes to the COVID-19 response, he did in Manila has been very nice way of conducting some tests and giving an medicine and the oxygen to or those hospitals who've been needed. And he wants to make his response when it comes to the COVID-19. He wants to do to our countries that we are living in the COVID-19, but we must be able to do or to find work to make our life exist and to have a food in every day. The fourth one, the Vice President Leni Robredo. I saw and I see the Vice President Leni Robredo, how very fighter woman she is and passionate when it comes to his duties and responsibility. I've seen to her that this kind of leader will help the other people, like she have a programs in the communities serving a essential lugaw in every people there in the community. And one thing what I like to VP Leni when it comes to stand on the social media, she said that we must need to have a law that insists to have a accountable social media sites and to criminalize and penalize those social media violators. So for this kind of action, we will protect those kind of children to do not violate and to avoid those harmful doing in social media. The fifth one, Senator Manny Pacquiao. He is a boxing legend and a former congressman. And one thing what I like to Senator Manny Pacquiao is he has a good heart and a good person and a kind person that he is willing to help the poor people because he is came from the poor until he reached his final verdict. And one thing what I like to him is in the stand on the problem on hunger, he said that he will give programs that the poor people, he gives a shelter and works to make have a opportunity to have a food in every daily basis and to survive and to live in a sustainable community to live in. Lastly, Mr. Leody de Guzman. This type of person has advocacy to help and to lead with his people, and based on my analysis to him that it is not important if you are a famous or a popular leader unless you have a desire to serve with your Filipino people. And one thing what I like to him is when it comes to the actions to the drug problem is for those financier and the drug lords, they must be go to the jail, and those victims or those users, they must be able to rehabilitate and give a chance to make a better life and better society to live in.